New Orleans just got DeJounte.
Oh yeah, and they still got Bi.
Y'all
He
think
probably
y'all
on the
gonna get
move.
rid of
though.
anybody?
I think Bi
You
gonna
said
on
what?
the move.
Okay, cool.
You said Bi on the move.
I think Bi.
Where you think he
move.
gonna
I
go?
would keep Bi.
I don't know where he would go, but I think he would be on the move.
Yeah,
Where would you send Bi if you could?
he's actually a good player that people need.
Bro, I feel like Bi, bro, so strange, bro, cause like he's like he can score like damn near with the best of them, but it's like so inconsistent though. So I feel like he's better suited as like a 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So wherever that can be, I don't have like a team in mind, but wherever that situation is where he can just
Who looking for?
be a primary scorer, I don't have to worry about being the leader of the team and things of that. I'm not saying he's not a leader, but just in terms of like
doing a role.
being a focal point of the team offensively.
What happens if you throw him on like the Cavs or something?
I just said that. Yeah, I
would like that a good.
The Cavs would be nice.
I sent him to the Cavs instantly.
Throw him on the
D-Mitch.
Cavs, and
Yeah.
him and D-Mitch might do something.
It's not bad. I'm not a fan. Oh, the Knicks.
Ooh.
Didn't
Knicks,
forget
y'all got enough forwards though.
Knicks.
Y'all good.
No,
Y'all-
I'm talking about the Knicks like in the finals. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about Knicks in the finals. He must have missed some.
Good luck with that one. Good luck with that one.
I swear,
But
I
y'all
might
made
have
some good
How
moves.
you think you getting past them boys?
Bro, we was in the Eastern Conference with the whole starting 5 hurt. We made a Game 7 Eastern Conference
I
Finals.
actually
Entire
agree.
starting
They
5.
finna be dangerous.
I'm not
I
gonna
agree
lie.
heavily.
That
though.
is true.
That entire starting
But
5 we
that
had.
is true,
That
but-
entire starting 5 that made the Eastern Conference
And y'all
Finals
just
is now
got
our
Mikal
bench.
Bridges.
That's our bench now.
I think.
Except Brunson, 'cause
I
Brunson
think
got
they're
hurt
gonna be
in the middle of
dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. I agree.
They're gonna be nice, but man,
They not getting
y'all went to
past
7
Boston,
against
man.
the
With
Pacers.
Brunson, Mikal
With the entire starting
Bridges.
5 hurt. Bro, that entire starting 5 that went to the Game
I mean,
7
I get
is
that,
now
but
our
like,
backup. That's our
there-
bench now.
There's a gap between the Pacers and the Celtics. You know what I mean?
Bro, that is now our bench. Our bench went to the Eastern Conference Finals. I feel like nobody's like understanding that.
You know what
that was our
squad.
bench.
I
Our
think-
bench was on a Game 7 in
I
the
hear-
Conference Finals.
I hear what y'all say. I
You
hear
know
what
what's
you
funny
saying.
though? Honestly though, if Tibbs keep running y'all how y'all running, y'all just gonna be in the same position y'all was like this year, next year.
Not really, but I ain't gonna lie. A lot of the injuries like freak injuries. Like Julius Randle was like he like
Freak
went for a
injuries when
layup
Tibb-
and like
freak
somebody.
injuries when Tibb playing them boys 98% of the time.
Bro, he don't. Bro,
Freak
he not
injuries.
playing- He played him a lot in the playoffs because everybody was hurt. The Julius Randle injury
he
was
did
like,
that during the season.
but Julius Randle injury was like he fell on his shoulder. That don't got nothing to do with Tibbs like at all. It was like a 7
I bet
point
you
game,
that
10-point
happened
game.
in the fourth quarter.
It was a
blowout
10-point game. No, it's 2 minutes left in a 10-point game.
Don't need to be in. Don't
Bro.
even need to be on the
It's
court.
like 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Bro.
telling me it's not
bro.
on Tibbs.
Okay,
In a 10-point game,
10
bro.
point game, 2 minutes and 40 seconds, not bad. But
It was playing the Heat. That's like actual like contending team. That's the beginning of the
You
season.
telling me you couldn't
Middle
put
season.
Hartenstein in for them moments?
They don't play the same. They don't play the same position.
You still telling me,
bro, don't play the same position.
you still
bro.
telling me we couldn't get him out of there? We know Julius been
Bro,
hurt
it was
his
a
whole
routine
career.
layup, bro.
Y'all
I
forget,
ain't gonna blame Tibbs for nobody injury.
Yeah,
but I
bro.
mean,
y'all forgetting about a team,
what?
the Bucks.
Yeah,
That healthy Giannis
Forgot
is always
about
gonna
them
be a
for a
reason.
reason.
Is Doc still her coach?
Yep. Forgot about him for a reason. I'm gonna be honest.
Anyway,
A healthy Giannis is always gonna be dangerous.
Anyway.
I mean, a healthy Giannis is dangerous, but a Doc is more dangerous to the team than a healthy Giannis.
all I know is, Brian, I don't know Damian Lillard. You on the
Bro,
clock,
if they
boy.
actually put that together,
Bro,
And
I
might
don't
be
think
Dame
they
only
come
getting
together.
older.
I think the thing is, it won't
I
come
think they just need
together,
to put
bro.
it together.
They're not gonna put it together.
Bro, Dame is at every point in his career, he's been the best player on his team. Has been the number one option. This is the first time in his career, and now it's like his basketball career is like mature. Like I feel like there's no more like
Yeah, there's no
you
more.
can grow, but it's like
There's not a lot of room to grow.
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying.
We've
Bro, this
already
the
reached
first
the
time.
apex.
It's
Yeah.
the first time he's gonna be the second option. Like how do you like maneuver mentally where it's like, oh, I got to get the ball to him instead of me because he's actually the better player.
Yeah.
than me. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I don't think it's gonna work.
And he didn't show me this year that he could do it. So
Yeah, it's not like Shaq and Kobe where Kobe was like a kid when he came in. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm with Shaq now and Shaq's a little bit older than me, but we both kids who our games are growing together. Bro, Dame is 34, 30 something like that. Like I feel like
he too used to being the number one option.
Yeah,
his entire career
he
he's
had
been
to change his whole game and lifestyle.
he would literally have to change his whole game, lifestyle, everything. It would have to be.
But I
versus
did,
Damian Lillard.
I did see a report though that he didn't work out at all like the entire time with Portland, that Ty trade situation.
I got you. He was
He
all
wasn't
at
working out.
home.
He was scared he was gonna get hurt.
I got you. He
So
was
he
always at
didn't do
home.
nothing.
I see. So he didn't have a full off season.
Yeah, basically.
Got you.
I understand that, but Doc's still the coach.
That's true.
Hey, it goes as far as dart table.
All right, so a question for y'all for like the teams that were in the playoffs. Which teams do you think underachieved the most in the playoffs?
Cavs.
The Cavs?
Cavs.
I'll say the Suns.
Suns, but I kind of expected that, low-key.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but like
I
I'm
was
not gonna. I
I
understand what
didn't
you're
expect the
saying. I
Suns to
understand
be
what
great.
you're saying. I understand what you're saying that they underperformed based on the roster. But if you looked at their roster, come like February, we all knew if y'all don't get a point guard, y'all don't stand a chance.
That's what we said on
Everyone
the pod.
was
We
saying
said that
this.
on the pod.
We said
But
that on.
but I'm saying,
Flashback.
I'm not saying
Yes.
like,
But like, I feel like the Suns actually are like really like. I feel like their team is actually more built for the playoffs than you would actually think, because they
Yeah.
run a lot of like half court like offense and stuff like that. So I feel like they could make some noise in the playoffs, but it just depends on what the matchup is.
They problem is they just don't have a point
Point
guard.
guard.
Yeah,
really,
and then it's like they relying on D Book and
Bradley Beal,
Beal.
two pure
People can play the point
shooters.
guard. He's actually doing a lot better.
Better
than I thought
too,
he
yeah,
would.
he is.
But
it's
you don't
like
want him there. You don't
a
want him.
real point guard, which ironically enough is a hypothetical. But Lonzo would be the perfect point guard there. I just want to say that. But hopefully next year he can go there because that would be
Can
amazing.
Can he even
But
walk?
back
game?
to the topic.
Oh.
Heads,
I'm
fast
talking about
back.
from the team perspective. From the GM perspective, their expectations, they fell way below them.
They knew
Yeah.
themselves.
No, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying.
From the GM's perspective,
From like
they,
a hypothetical
If you were in
perspective.
his spot, I
When
guess.
you like, if you the GM, we like, all right, I just got
KD,
three guys that can
Beal.
score 40
Yeah.
points on any given
you
night.
would just spent like $300 million on these three guys, and then they got swept in the first round. So it's like
Swept is crazy. Swept is crazy.
Swept is
It wasn't even like
very
a game
crazy.
7. Swept is crazy.
I'm
Against a
not-
22-year-old.
And it's like, what do you even do? You don't
Was-
even have the cap space to get
Was
nobody.
anyone else? I wasn't surprised.
Yeah,
I'm
Kevin.
not surprised.
I was
I'm not
At no
surprised.
point
But
in their playoff run did I expect them to get past the first round. At no point.
A lot of people did though.
I didn't expect them either. I thought the Timberwolves was gonna beat them,
When
but
they
not
started,
not a
when they
sweep though.
started signing IT off the street, cause they didn't have a PG, that's when I knew I was like, all right, it's desperation time.
Yeah, 'cause
it's
Shout out
crunch
IT.
The
time,
Wolves
prime
did
time,
way
whatever
too
you want.
good.
Shout
Not
out
gonna
IT
lie.
though.
And that's my guy. IT, my guy.
The Sixers were
But
underwhelming.
it's being on it.
The Sixers.
Yeah, Sixers were underwhelming. They shouldn't have lost to the Knicks. They should not have beat. We should not have beat them. We should not have beat them. We shouldn't have. The Sixers were like damn near the 1 or 2 seed before Embiid got hurt. And then he came back and he's perfectly fine. I wouldn't say perfectly fine, but I feel like a 75% Joel Embiid is still a top
still
3
enough.
player in
Yeah.
the NBA.
Still enough to beat the
Bro,
Knicks.
he was cooking
In
us.
seven-
He was frying
He had
us.
that, what's it called? I was at that 50-point game.
In
Okay.
seven games though, it's more team effort. So like even if Joel was 85%, I just think the Knicks have a much better constructed team.
But we
than
wouldn't
Philly.
I feel like they
Brunson
still, I
wasn't
feel like the
playing.
Sixers still had the roster to beat them.
The
They
Sixers
did.
definitely had the roster to
Yeah.
beat them, but I feel like in terms of like chemistry, that's what I'm talking about. In terms of like chemistry, the Knicks play more like one unit.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. In the playoffs, the Knicks is playing a lot of like Brunson.
Brunson,
Yeah,
oh
he was
yeah,
like
I saw
30
Let
shots a
Brun- let
game.
Brunson
And, and he wasn't shooting good. Like I think the first 3 games, he was shooting actually really bad. And I feel like there was some games they should have stole. We did steal a game whenever they tackled
Yeah.
Maxey. You know what I'm saying? But they tackled him. But it is what it is. But I think the Sixers were really underwhelming. I thought they was gonna win. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was the one team I didn't want to play. I wanted to play the Heat whenever they was in the play-in.
Kill, really?
I wanted the Heat to come to us, but
What?
we ended up winning anyway.
I don't
so.
think the Sixers were that underwhelming. I've been said this team will go as far as Joel goes. It doesn't underwhelm me that you guys got bounced. Like,
Bro, an MVP losing in the first round is underwhelming.
Very
A
much.
reigning MVP
Yeah, very much so.
with a better roster than they had the year before.
but he was hurt. Like guys, he was never healthy.
Bro, but he was at 75%.
I'm not gonna lie, like-
75% is not good. It's
But like the
barely
thing
passing.
is,
Bro, did
knowing
you see
Joel
him
Embiid's
playing?
career, it's a miracle that he's at 75% in the playoffs.
Bro, but did y'all see him
He
playing?
was playing astonishing. Like he was doing like abnormal stuff.
But it was a game where, bro, he was like, I think he's, at one point, he was probably like 3 for 14, but he somehow still had 20 points. He had like 14 rebounds, like 7 assists or something
He
crazy.
still play great.
I was like, bro, this dude Embiid, like, I thought it was over with. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was done with.
Now, when I seen that 50-point game, I would have thought, all right, Sixers probably got it. but
Nah, at no point. I think I told y'all Joel could do 77. As long as he can't stay healthy, Sixers don't got a shot. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Not even trying to exaggerate. He could literally break the scoring record. As long as he's not healthy, the Sixers do not have a shot. You can quote me on that.
Damn, against the Knicks, I would have thought they would have had a chance after that 50-point game.
Nah.
But
I've
so-
seen Joel do 60 plus. There's no movements.
He did 70 against Embiid. Wemby.
Zero movements.
He did do 70 against Wemby.
No movement.